If you've ever looked at companies like Amazon, Apple, or Google and wondered what allows them to not just succeed, but absolutely dominate their markets for decades, seemingly immune to competition, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a book that offers a definitive framework for understanding exactly that. Hamilton Helmer's 7 Powers, The Foundations of Business Strategy. This isn't just another review, it's an exploration into the core mechanics of building an enduring competitive advantage, essential for any ambitious entrepreneur or strategic leader aiming for long-term dominance. Helmer's 7 Powers isn't just another business book, it's a refreshing departure from generic strategic advice. What he does brilliantly is distill the complex notion of sustainable competitive advantage into a precise, actionable framework. He argues that true strategic edge isn't about being marginally better or faster, but about holding a power, a unique market position that consistently generates superior returns. Protected by significant barriers that make it incredibly difficult for rivals to compete. It's about building a robust economic moat, not just digging a ditch. This precision in vocabulary and analysis is one of the book's greatest strengths, giving you a clear lens to truly identify, build, and protect what matters. Now, before we dive into each of these 7 powers, it's worth noting a key aspect of this book. While its analytical depth is profound, it's less of a step-by-step how-to guide for creating these powers from zero. It assumes a certain level of business context, and for very early-stage startups, some of these concepts might feel more aspirational. But for identifying and strengthening existing positions, or for strategic planning in established businesses, it's invaluable. So let's break down the 7 essential powers that form the bedrock of enduring enterprise value. Let's start with scale economies. This is when your per-unit costs plummet dramatically as your production volume or customer base explodes. Think of Amazon's vast logistics network or a large-scale manufacturing operation. Spreading significant fixed costs over massive output creates a cost advantage that's nearly impossible for smaller rivals to match. Moving on, we encounter network economies, perhaps one of the most exciting powers in the digital age. Here, the intrinsic value of your product or service spirals upwards with every new user who joins. Social media platforms, online marketplaces, and even certain software ecosystems gain immense strength and stickiness as their network grows, making it incredibly challenging for new entrants to compete. Then there's counter-positioning. This is a strategic masterpiece. A new entrant adopts a business model that is not only viable for them, but would actively damage or even destroy the incumbent's existing business if imitated. Imagine Netflix disrupting Blockbuster. Blockbuster simply couldn't adopt Netflix's subscription streaming model without cannibalizing their immensely profitable physical store network. It's a strategic checkmate. Next, we explore switching costs. These are the often hidden financial time, effort, or data migration costs customers incur when moving from one provider to another. Consider complex enterprise software systems, integrated hardware ecosystems like Apple, or deeply embedded data solutions. High switching costs foster incredible customer retention and loyalty. Our 5th power is branding. More than just a logo, true branding is the ability to command premium pricing and cultivate deep, almost irrational customer trust and loyalty. This is built over years, even decades, through consistent quality, reputation, and emotional connection. Think luxury brands or trusted financial institutions. The 6th power is cornered resource. This is exclusive proprietary access to a unique and valuable asset that competitors simply cannot obtain or replicate. This could be a critical patent, unique algorithms or proprietary data, a rare talent pool, or a strategically located physical resource. It's about owning something truly irreplaceable. Finally, we arrive at process power. This refers to superior, deeply embedded operational processes that allow a company to achieve significantly lower costs or deliver consistently higher quality services. Think of Toyota's legendary lean manufacturing system. These are not easily copied, they are built into the very DNA of the organization over time. What truly elevates Helmer's framework and provides another layer of indispensable insight is his life cycle perspective. He argues that the optimal powers to prioritize aren't static, they evolve dramatically across a company's journey. For origination stage startups, the focus is squarely on establishing counter-positioning and securing cornered resources. As you move into the takeoff or scaling stage, the imperative shifts to leveraging scale economies, building robust network economies, and increasing switching costs. Finally, for stability stage, mature organizations, the key becomes maintaining and enhancing branding and process power. This understanding is absolutely critical. So, with this deeper understanding, how can you practically apply Helmer's framework? For entrepreneurs, the immediate question is, which of these 7 powers am I actively building right now? For established leaders, it's a diagnostic tool. What are our existing powers and which ones are we neglecting? This helps you cut through the noise and identify true, durable sources of advantage. Ultimately, 7 Powers by Hamilton Helmer isn't just a book you read, it's a strategic lens through which you learn to see the world of business differently. It equips you to analyze markets with unparalleled clarity. If this deep dive sparks some strategic thinking, please like and subscribe for more insights. Tell us in the comments. Which power is most critical today? Thanks for watching and keep pushing.